Take a deep breath. Slow down for a moment. The worries can wait. The noise can wait. Tonight let your heart rest in God's presence. This song is for anyone who needs peace. Peace for your weary soul. The sun is slowly fading down. The evening settles on this town. I lay my burdens at His feet and feel His mercy covering me. The road has not been easy lately, but God's been walking here beside me. Through every valley, every mile, He's carried me all the while. When the world is moving fast, His peace will always last. Peace for your weary soul. Peace when the nights are cold. Peace when the tears fall down and hope is hard to be found. The Savior still holds control. Peace for your weary soul. The stars appear above the fields. A gentle calm begins to heal. Every fear I brought tonight feels smaller in His perfect light. The same God who made the sea still watches over you and me. And every promise that He made will never fade away. Be still, be quiet, let His love surround you tonight. You are not alone, you never were. Peace for your weary soul. Peace stronger than you know. Peace in the middle of pain. Peace through the wind and rain. The shepherd never lets you go. Peace for your weary soul. Rest tonight. God is near. walking through the night with a weight I couldn't hold. Every step felt like a fight, every breath was getting cold. I was calling out your name, but the silence felt so loud. Didn't know if you would come, didn't know if you were around. But in the middle of my breaking, something deep inside me knew you were there all along. Even when I felt alone, in the silence, in the storm, you were calling me back home. Through the tears and the pain, you were healing every scar. I was lost in the dark, but you knew where I was. You were there all along. Yeah. There were nights I almost gave up, didn't see another way. All the doubts inside my head tried to pull my faith away, but you never walked away. Even when I ran from you, you were waiting in the dark, just to pull me back to truth. Every tear that I was hiding, you were turning into light. You were there all along. Even when I felt alone, in the silence, in the storm, you were calling me back home. Through the tears and the pain, you were healing every scar. I was lost in the dark, but you knew where I was. Now I see it clearly. You never left my side. Even in my weakness, you were my guiding light. All the broken pieces, you were making whole. Every single moment, you were in control. You were there all along. Through the night, through it all. Even when I was falling, you refused to let me fall. Now I'm standing in the light. Now I finally believe you were there all along. Even when I couldn't see, you were there all along. You were there all along. If your mind has been racing, if the worries won't let you sleep, this is your reminder: God is still on the throne. And tonight you can rest in His promises. Rest in His promises. The sun slips behind the hills, and the world grows quiet and still. The burdens I carried all day slowly begin to fade away. I hear the wind through the trees, like heaven speaking peace to me, reminding my tired soul that God is still in control. Every promise that He made still shines brighter than the rain. Rest in His promises. Rest in His grace. The God who holds tomorrow will never lose your place. When fear comes knocking and hope feels far away, rest in His promises. He'll make a way. The stars are shining overhead, like words of comfort gently said. Every prayer I've whispered before is safe within the hands of the Lord. Though I don't know what tomorrow brings, I know the one who holds everything, and that's enough for me tonight to close my eyes in peace. Be still and know the Lord is near. His promises never fail. Rest in His promises. Rest in His love. The same God who made the heavens still watches from above. world tells us to keep running, keep worrying, keep carrying the weight alone. But tonight, God is inviting you to slow down and sit beside still waters, beside still waters. The sun is falling gently low, painting gold across the road. The evening wind begins to sing a song of peace carried on its wings. I've walked through valleys deep and long, yet somehow God has kept me strong. And every step along the way, His mercy met me every day. When my heart is restless, His voice calls me near. Beside still waters, that's where I find peace, where every fear grows quiet and every burden leaves. The shepherd leads me gently where my soul can breathe again. Beside still waters, I find my strength in Him. The stars appear above the fields, a reminder that His love is real. The same God who guides the night still watches over all my life. And though tomorrow's yet unknown, I'm safe because I'm not alone. His faithful hands are holding me, just like they've always been. Slow down, listen. The shepherd is calling. You don't have to carry it anymore. Beside still waters, His peace washes over me like a river flowing softly, setting my weary heart free. Through every season of my life, His love remains the same. Beside still waters, I'll praise His holy name. Beside still waters, my soul finds rest. Maybe you're lying awake tonight, thinking about everything that could go wrong. But what if, instead of carrying tomorrow, you trusted the one who already holds it? Take a deep breath. Listen, safe in the hands of God. The moon is rising over the fields, and the evening air begins to heal. Another day has come and gone, yet your faithful love goes on. The worries that filled my mind seem smaller in this quiet time, because I know the one above is watching over me with love. I don't have to know tomorrow to trust the one who leads me there. Safe in the hands of God, that's where I belong. When life feels uncertain, His love keeps me strong. Every fear, every burden, every battle I fought, I can lay them all down, safe in the hands of God. The stars are shining in the sky like promises that never die. The same God who formed the earth still knows exactly what I'm worth. Through every valley, every mile, He's been beside me all the while. And when my strength begins to fade, His grace remains. Rest now. Be still. The Lord is near, and He has never failed you, not once. Safe in the hands of God, no matter where I go. The road ahead may be unknown, but I'm never alone. His mercy goes before me, His peace is all around. presence, my soul has finally found, safe in the hands of God. Safe in the hands of God.